Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the world's lost cities? I'm about to take you on a whirlwind tour of 10 ancient places that continue to stump archaeologists even today. So buckle up, and get ready to dive into the mysteries that have defied science for centuries. First up, Atlantis, the legendary city that's probably the most talked about lost place ever. Plato spun tales of its glory, but was it real, or just a philosophical metaphor? People have searched everywhere, from the Mediterranean depths to the icy ends of Antarctica, but the proof just isn't there. Atlantis keeps everyone guessing, and that's what makes it so irresistible. Next, there's Nanmole, often called the Venice of the Pacific. Imagine hundreds of stone islets linked by canals, all built atop a coral reef in Micronesia. Experts are still scratching their heads about how ancient builders moved so much heavy basalt, especially without modern tech. It's like a giant, centuries-old puzzle nobody can quite solve. Travel underground to Derinkuyu, in Turkey. Picture a city big enough to hide 20,000 people, all carved below the earth, complete with air shafts, stables, and secret passages. No one's quite sure who dug this labyrinth, or what they were fleeing from, but the engineering is mind-blowing. Then there's Paititi, the fabled Inca city of gold. Rumors place it deep in the Amazon, sparkling with riches, but explorers have only come home with more questions. Is it myth, or is the jungle still hiding its secrets? Mohenjo-Daro in the Indus Valley was ahead of its time, organized streets, advanced drainage, and even public baths. Yet almost nothing is known about its rulers or why this thriving city simply vanished. Great Zimbabwe's towering stone walls rise from the African plains, built without mortar and still standing after centuries. Who engineered this architectural marvel, and why did the city fall into decline? The answers are still out there. GöbekliTepe in Turkey is even older than Stonehenge, by thousands of years. Its mysterious pillars and carvings hint at forgotten rituals, and its existence rewrites what I thought I knew about early civilization. Petra, the Rose City, is carved right into Jordan's Red Cliffs. The Nabateans built an oasis of art and engineering, but their story remains mostly untold. Why did they leave Petra behind? Under the sea, Pavlopetri's streets and homes lie preserved off Greece's coast. Flooded by unknown forces, this ancient city's layout is surprisingly modern, and its fate is a watery enigma. Finally, Teotihuacan in Mexico, home to massive pyramids and mysterious tunnels. No one knows who built it or why its people disappeared, but its scale and design still amaze. These 10 lost cities remind me just how much of our past is still hidden. Maybe someday we'll uncover the truth. But until then, their mysteries keep our imaginations alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more journeys into the unknown. Now, let's journey to Southeast Asia, where a remote plateau in Laos is scattered with thousands of giant stone jars. This is the Plain of Jars, one of archaeology's most intriguing riddles. Imagine walking across rolling green fields, only to find massive jars, some weighing up to 14 tons, dotting the landscape as far as the eye can see. No one really knows who made them, or why. Some believe the jars were ancient burial urns, while others think they might have been used to store water, food, or even rice wine for mysterious ceremonies. The local legends? They say giants once roamed here, using the jars to brew potent drinks after victorious battles. What's even stranger is that the jars are often found in clusters, sometimes with stone lids or discs nearby, but rarely with any carvings or inscriptions to explain their purpose. Despite decades of research, the true story behind the Plain of Jars remains lost to time, leaving experts with more questions than answers. Just another reminder that the ancient world was full of secrets, and some of them are still waiting to be uncovered. Next, we head to a remote corner of the Pacific Ocean, where the ruins of Nanmole rise from the tidal flats off the island of Pohnpei in Micronesia. Sometimes called the Venice of the Pacific, Nanmole is a complex network of nearly 100 artificial islets, all connected by a maze of canals. But what truly baffles archaeologists is how these massive stone structures were built. Some walls are made from basalt logs weighing up to 50 tons each, stacked together without mortar. Who were the people who constructed this watery city? And why did they choose to build on the open sea, exposed to storms and tides? Legends tell of sorcerers who used magic to levitate the stones, while oral histories speak of a powerful dynasty that ruled from these mysterious islands. Yet, despite centuries of speculation, no one knows exactly how the stones were transported, or why Nanmole was eventually abandoned and left to the jungle. Today, the site sits quiet and overgrown, its origins shrouded in mystery. Was Nanmole a royal capital, a religious center, or something else entirely? The answers remain hidden beneath the tangled roots and silent waters, reminding us that some of humanity's greatest achievements are also our greatest enigmas. Our journey now takes us to the vast highlands of central Mexico, where the ancient city of Teotihuacan sprawls across the Valley of Mexico. Once one of the largest cities in the world, Teotihuacan's origins are as enigmatic as its colossal pyramids. Archaeologists still debate who founded this city, which flourished over 2,000 years ago, centuries before the rise of the Aztecs, who later revered it as the birthplace of the gods. The city's layout is astonishingly precise. A grand avenue of the dead runs for miles, flanked by massive structures like the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. But what purpose did these monuments serve? Some believe they aligned with celestial events, hinting at advanced astronomical knowledge. Others are puzzled by the discovery of mysterious substances, like layers of mica and traces of mercury, sealed within the pyramids, the reasons for which remain unknown. Perhaps the most haunting mystery lies in the city's sudden decline. At its peak, Teotihuacan was home to over 100,000 people, yet by the 7th century, it was abandoned and left to crumble. Was it invasion, drought, or internal strife that ended this metropolis? The silent stone masks and murals that decorate the city offer only cryptic clues. Even today, as the sun rises over the pyramids, Teotihuacan guards its secrets, inviting us to wonder at the ingenuity and the mysteries of those who came before. Beneath the rolling plains of Cappadocia in modern-day Turkey lies a subterranean marvel that has left archaeologists both astounded and perplexed: the lost underground city of Derinkuyu. Unlike the grand pyramids above ground, Derinkuyu descends more than 200 feet beneath the earth, forming a vast labyrinth of tunnels, rooms, and passageways carved directly into soft volcanic rock. Discovered by chance in the 1960s, this multi-level city could shelter up to 20,000 people along with their livestock and supplies. Its complex architecture includes air shafts, wells, communal kitchens, and even a school, ingeniously ventilated and protected by massive stone doors that could seal off entire corridors in times of danger. But who built Derinkuyu, and why did they choose to live underground? Some theories suggest it was a refuge from invading armies, while others believe it was designed for religious or ceremonial purposes. Despite decades of research, the origins and true extent of Derinkuyu remain shrouded in mystery. How did ancient engineers construct such a sophisticated city without modern tools? And what drove entire communities to vanish into the earth, leaving behind only silent tunnels and unanswered questions? Today, the winding corridors of Derinkuyu echo with the secrets of a civilization determined to endure, hidden away from the world above and still defying our understanding. High atop the windswept Bolivian highlands, the ruins of Pumapunku challenge everything we think we know about ancient engineering. Scattered across the Altiplano, massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, lie precisely cut and carefully interlocked as if part of a lost technological puzzle. These megaliths, made from granite and diorite, are carved with such accuracy that modern engineers still marvel at the craftsmanship. The signature H-blocks fit together like pieces of a three-dimensional jigsaw, featuring sharp angles and perfectly drilled holes that baffle archaeologists to this day. Who built Pumapunku, and for what purpose? Legends of the Tiwanaku people speak of divine intervention, while some researchers speculate about advanced tools or forgotten knowledge. Yet no written records exist to explain how these giant stones were quarried, transported, and assembled without the wheel or metal tools. The ruins hint at a ceremonial center, a place of gathering and ritual, but the true meaning behind Pumapunku's construction remains lost to time. As the Andean winds sweep across these silent stones, they whisper of a vanished civilization and a mystery that endures long after its builders disappeared. Far away from the Andean highlands, another ancient enigma lies buried beneath the plains of South Asia, the lost civilization of the Indus Valley. Flourishing over 4,000 years ago along the winding courses of the Indus River, this sophisticated society built sprawling cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, complete with grid-patterned streets, advanced drainage systems, and multi-storied homes. Archaeologists have unearthed intricate seals, standardized weights, and mysterious script, evidence of a people skilled in trade, governance, and perhaps even science. Yet for all their achievements, the people of the Indus Valley left behind no decipherable texts, no grand monuments to kings or conquests. only the silent testimony of their abandoned cities. The reasons for their sudden disappearance remain hotly debated. Was it climate change, shifting rivers, invasion, or disease that triggered their decline? The answers are elusive, hidden beneath layers of history and dust. Today the Indus Valley stands as a haunting reminder of humanity's fragility. Its empty streets and enigmatic symbols urge us to ask, how does a great civilization simply vanish? And what secrets might still lie beneath the sands waiting to rewrite our understanding of the ancient world? Off the southern coast of Japan, beneath the restless waves of the East China Sea, lies one of archaeology's most perplexing puzzles, the Yonaguni Monument. Discovered by a diver in 1986, this massive underwater formation features terraces, steps, and megalithic blocks that seem eerily precise, as if crafted by human hands. Yet the monument's true origin remains fiercely debated. Is it the lost remnant of an unknown ancient civilization, swallowed by the sea during a cataclysmic event? Or is it merely a quirk of natural geology, sculpted by millennia of ocean currents? Despite decades of exploration, no definitive artifacts or inscriptions have been found to clarify the monument's purpose. Its perfectly right-angled walls and enigmatic shapes, some resembling pyramids, roads, and even animal figures, add to the intrigue. Could Yonaguni be a sunken city, a prehistoric shrine, or simply nature's grand illusion? Modern science has yet to unravel this submerged mystery. The Yonaguni Monument stands as a silent testament to the power of natural forces, reminding us that entire chapters of human history may still lie hidden beneath the waves, waiting for their stories to surface. Few lost cities have captured the imagination quite like Atlantis. First described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago, Atlantis was said to be a magnificent island civilization, rich in wisdom, wealth, and technology far ahead of its time. According to legend, Atlantis lay beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar, and flourished until it vanished in a single day and night of cataclysm, swallowed by the sea. For centuries, explorers, scholars, and dreamers have scoured the globe, from the depths of the Atlantic Ocean to the deserts of Africa, searching for traces of this legendary city. Yet despite countless theories and tantalizing clues, no definitive evidence of Atlantis has ever been found. Was Atlantis a real place, or merely a cautionary tale about hubris and the fragility of civilization? Some believe Plato's account was inspired by memories of ancient disasters, such as the eruption of Santorini, while others suggest Atlantis may remain hidden beneath layers of myth and time. The story of Atlantis endures, reminding us of humanity's longing for lost knowledge and the mysteries that may still lie waiting just beyond the horizon or deep beneath the waves. Our journey ends at the awe-inspiring ruins of Baalbek, nestled in the Bekaa Valley of modern-day Lebanon. At first glance, this ancient site appears to be another monumental Roman temple complex, famed for its towering columns. But hidden beneath the grandeur lies a mystery that has baffled archaeologists and engineers for generations: the megalithic stones of the Baalbek terrace. Some of these limestone blocks, known as the trilithon, are among the largest ever used in construction, each weighing up to 800 tons, and one nearby stone, the stone of the pregnant woman, is estimated at over 1,000 tons. How ancient builders thousands of years ago managed to quarry, transport, and precisely position these colossal stones with such accuracy remains a puzzle. No written records explain the methods or the purpose behind such ambitious engineering. Some scholars believe the Romans built atop an even older foundation, suggesting that the true origins of Baalbek's megaliths may stretch back to a lost civilization with knowledge and technologies now forgotten. Others speculate about ingenious yet undiscovered techniques, or even lost machines. For now, Baalbek stands as a silent testament to human ingenuity, and a reminder that the secrets of our past are sometimes carved in stone, waiting for us to decode their enigma. Our final stop takes us across the Atlantic to the heart of North America, where the sprawling earthworks of Cahokia rise near present-day St. Louis, Missouri. Once the largest city north of Mexico, Cahokia flourished between 1050 and 1350 CE, its population rivaling that of contemporary European capitals. At its peak, Cahokia was a metropolitan marvel, boasting massive earthen mounds, grand plazas, and a complex society whose reach extended for hundreds of miles. Yet, the true origins of Cahokia remain shrouded in mystery. Archaeologists still debate who built this city, why its people gathered here, and what led to its sudden abandonment. Was Cahokia the center of a powerful chiefdom, a sacred pilgrimage site, or something even more enigmatic? Its decline is equally puzzling. Some theories point to environmental stress, resource depletion, or social upheaval, while others suggest climatic shifts or disease. Despite centuries of research, no written records from Cahokia's builders survive, and the city's fate is still a subject of passionate debate among historians. Today, the silent mounds stand as a haunting reminder of a lost civilization, one whose secrets may forever remain just out of reach, inviting us to imagine the lives and stories of those who once called Cahokia home.